And hello, welcome back to another game. We are in a bit of a slump. I haven't won a game in ages, so it feels. I mean, that might not actually be true, but it feels like that. Okay, Bishop's opening, interesting. And I played really fast in the last games, which was partly okay, but then I'm going to go this way and see if I get into any trouble. This. This is interesting. Don't really know what you'd call this, but I'll have a little look at it afterwards if this is some kind of mainline gambit or theory. I'll play this. Is there any value in that, or do I just take? Let's take. Do you just castle? Okay. I've got this. Is that any good? I've got this. Interesting. There you just castle, don't you? You just castle out of the way. C6 is obviously just solid, and we just claim that we're up a pawn in the middle of the board, which is true. You play that then, shall we? Maybe C4 comes at some point. Okay, castles. I think we just play conservatively with bishop e7, not too adventurous. Feels okay to me. Get castled. Let's just cover that. Anything coming down the e file at me. Closer to castling, I'll probably want to play my knight out here. Maybe I want this outside of the pawn chain. It's interesting. I don't see the compensation for white here. I presume like this. Rook e1. Okay, queen comes out. So I don't see the immediate compensation. This. Oh, but you have check. So maybe do we castle? The knight's obviously okay where it is. Let's get castled. And then maybe c5, c4 starts to become a threat. Or even then, once it gets to c4, you can just take. Takes. Oh, I also had knight c5 there. which I wish I'd played. Hopefully I get another chance to play knight c5. Is it even better if I insert a5, force them to probably play one of these moves, and then go for this trade? Knight probably captures. And do I want a pawn on a5 or not? Probably not. Probably not. Okay, so now here, and let's chop off this. Chop off this bishop. Other interesting possibility, a5. Oh no, because I was thinking I can get my bishop to 6, which I can't. I'm going to come here. Yep. Get rid of this light squared bishop. Replace it, the knight over to f6. Might want to take the a pawn. Take to the knight. I think now we go boom boom. Get something around my king. Other option is here, which is a nice looking square. Does it do much for me? I mean, another option is we put our bishop here and try and trade it off. Right here, hit the queen. Maybe. Yeah, I'm tempted by it. It probably does sit bad. Let's go for it. Let's get some tempo. Maybe I just walked into this. Okay. Some kind of discoveries. So maybe we put our bishop here now. Lining up. I think bishop here is good. Maybe go here. Queen here, maybe. Maybe just rook over. Maybe this becomes a threat. Yeah, I think we've got the better end of the opening. Whatever gambit this is, I don't think has worked as they wanted it to. Yeah, so knight here, attack the bishop, attack the pawn. Takes, something takes. Still, okay, right. So we have a check here, but it doesn't achieve much, does it? So I think we'll just get rid of that. Here with the tempo. And now I've got two super duper bishops. We're up a pawn, and they've still got a knight trapped on b1. This is definitely advantage for us. Okay, how do we... The queen here, threatening a... taking here in the future, covering this square. Can't take yet because the queen comes across. Maybe just go for some, like a slow kind of double. I can go here. And then some kind of wiggle jiggle. I can go here and try and trade off. I think my queen is actually quite a strong piece that I didn't want to trade it down. So like here, that's also fine. Yeah, like I say, this. Brewing some ideas of this. Like I say, bishop here to here could be quite strong, threatening to get rid of the defender of that square. Does this do like a queen, force a queen? Trapment? Is your queen? No. Nearly, though. You only got this square. Is there some mean tactics here? Like here? What if I put the rook there? Knight takes, I take. So here. Maybe even bishop there then. Yeah, like takes. Yeah. So bishop there or rook there? So rook there. Maybe you can get back. No, because then I'd end up trapping you surely. Bishop there. To play this. Rook there. Takes. Is nice. Bishop there. What did I say to play this? Yeah. No, you can go here. Bishop there. Takes there. Takes. I think rook here is the way to win material. So takes. Here. Complex. So here, there. Here. Here. want to take, I want to put something on this square. So bishop there. Does build more pressure, but doesn't really manifest in anything. I really want to play rook here. Takes here. Maybe not even that. Maybe like here. Takes rook over. Just drop the bishop back. Maybe you'd go with the other rook. Maybe you'd get this rook over. And then you can rook here. Takes this rook over. Bishop back. You move your knight. Check. Over. Check. Up. Get a pawn. I don't know. I feel like bishop is safest. It'd be interesting if rook there worked or not. This builds some pressure. Like I said, I'm close to trapping a queen. Your only square is a4, and then like here. And maybe, okay, that's interesting. So then just just come back here, attack the pawn. Or here, attack the pawn. Here. And I think here we maintain pressure on the knight. Here takes. Probably then go rook takes. Yeah, I like this. I think. Down to 4.5 minutes. Interesting. What's our opponents? Okay, they don't have a bullet rating. 685 games of Blitz and 7,000 games of Rapid. How do people have so many games? When did they join? 5 years ago. Wow. It's a lot of chess, isn't it? 8,000 games in 5 years. Mostly Rapid, probably this time control. What's that like? 1 to 2,000 games a year, 3 to 6 games a day. Each game is about 40 minutes. Like 2 to 4 hours a day, just playing Rapid. It's a long time. Okay, so threats here, threat here. My back rank is an issue. My time is an issue. If takes, I think I take, and then you've got some issues trying to defend this. you probably go here, and I get the pawn. We go this way, and then I go back again, and I renew the kind of same threats that we had previously. So I think I go here. And I say we're as we were, apart from your. Okay. Three, queen, for queen, for three. Other option, I've got this as my retreating square. 3 for queen. Here, queen for 3. Which I don't really like, so I'm going to try and drop back. Do something. Maybe h5 is a plan. Takes. Nothing there for me, is there? Yeah, I don't have any kind of discoveries actually. Bit annoying. Takes. You come over here. What do I go? Takes. I still feel like I should be better. I'd be probably happier if I got in h6, so there's no back rank problems. I feel like I want to, like, if I could pick up the h3 pawn or something, and then the position will start to fall apart. Don't think I can preserve that bishop. I think now is okay for them to take, and I should probably work out, like I say, where the pawn takes is viable. I don't think it necessarily is. I could like takes here. They can't play this because I go on Basson, but then they take and take. So maybe it is viable. So I think I'm going to take back with the rook. Force you over here. I can see myself just trading down into a nothingness. Takes here. So I don't think that this even wins material, does it? I go here. Now I'm in danger of getting pinned. Not in danger, I mean, I'm straight up, I can just get pinned here. Maybe kick the queen. Like I was thinking, like, is there like some way that this is going to happen and I can get the bishop here, but then they can go back, and I can't focus my attention on two places at once. It doesn't work. Maybe I had an option of trading down earlier and landing a rook on e2, just level material. So maybe you come here now. It's like how much do you push to keep queens on? And then it comes here. And then I lose. Yeah, this is quite strong, no? Here. Probably trade here. Check here. No, you don't have this. Yeah. Need to speed up 2.5 minutes. Takes here. I don't know, I think I'll probably just go here. Takes here. Get down there. There. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather have a knight in the endgame than a bishop. Take with pawn. I can't get on the diagonal. I don't know, here. I think most likely I'd just take with the queen. Yeah, let's say then this. Oh, then here maybe. Yeah. Attacking here, maybe this. Maybe he's got the queen. Okay. Just get that queen moving. This would win material if I can move my queen sufficiently. Also, I was thinking like maybe if I get my queen here and then like takes, go that way, but you can take here. There's no time for you to play this now because I pick up the piece. Here? No, here? That's interesting. No, there is time for this, but then here. Can I play this? You just take it. Can I play this? Yeah, I'm down on time. Definitely at risk of making a silly blunder now that we're down on time. Like allowing knight in here. Here. Yeah, what do I go on this? Let's slide over. Takes. Oh, I don't know. Maybe this was. Yeah, this. Do I want to really play this? Take. Still would like to play this, given the chance. Do you play like across here or something? Do we just take it? I don't know, let's get out. Oh, yeah, then I can play. Oh, that doesn't quite work. Ah. Doesn't quite work. I'm not playing this. We'll keep hold of the bishops. We've got a target with that g4 pawn. We've liquidated a bit of the board. Importantly, we've kept our bishop pair, I think importantly. Now we try and finesse the position. We probably want to try and get our king up. Yeah, I'd like to kind of chase around the back with these bishops. Okay, which it now gives me the opportunity to do. Which way? Start this way. And I think some combination of like zigzagging across here should yield me a pawn. From which I can launch a majority. Oh, when did I win a pawn? I'm already a pawn up. Okay. Kind of like this to stop you getting in here. And then I can come around this way. Okay, 2 pawns feels nice. Both on the same side of the board. Here. How do you defend that? You can't push it, you can't defend it. This is an interesting try. Yeah. Oh, actually, the bishop defends this. Okay. Okay, that's a nice move. So we can just liquidate there. Move our king in. Get some passed pawns rolling. Maybe we should be. So if I can trade both minor pieces off, then great. And this, just to stop something coming here, maybe. Okay, that defends the pawn. Do we just trade it to? I think we do. And then what here? Here. Make a passed pawn. Get the king through this hole or something. Yeah. I think it's got to be. My king's a little bit far away, so like on this takes, but then we've got a running pawn. Takes, and I can probably lock it all down with my bishop. Because this would be the back of my pawn chain, and there's no way for you to get it because you can't go here, here, here. So you'd have to go after this pawn, which you can't do currently. Maybe I'd feel better with my king here. Cool. And I've got this passed A pawn. Here. And then pop, 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 pop. Yeah, I don't think there's a position. Okay, that's fine. Okay, here, pop, pop, pop. Part of me wants to get my king a bit closer so we can always defend the c6 pawn, but I don't think it matters. Like, I think this is a really tough threat to stop. You can't put your knight on a light square, so how do you, where are you going to put it? Here, here, like here, probably. Also, this is ducks the pawn, so you either spend a tempo to do that, and then if I get the extra tempo, then here, it's too late for you to come here because I'm already past. Yeah. This is issues. Nothing to be done. Can't. Yeah. Nice. I forget, yeah, I won a pawn right at the start, right? Oh, this is a +1 position, really. Knight takes is not the play. Interesting. But they didn't know the moves either. Yeah, I totally forgot that I was up a pawn. I should have, when I was messing around. Yeah, because all this stuff is good. So, given it's not giving rook here as a move, yeah, I think this. Yeah, so I saw this. Actually, I was thinking the other rook would come across. Then you play here. Okay, then you give it, and then you lose to back rank. Yes. So why is it? What? It says it's -3.4, and the best engine move is EF. But if you play EF, you get mate in 3. What's wrong with the engine? I'm not seeing things, am I? Definitely says EF -3.4. Okay, let's get rid of that move. Yeah, so H6. This is still okay. So this is still good for black. So, rook here. I was thinking if this rook moves over, I come back and then this knight moves. Okay, here. Say check here. Okay, so it still says it's really good for black. So I could have put my rook there. It also like taking. This still says it's good. Fine, this is -4, so just takes, and then what? Here, okay, and then I squeeze out another pawn. Yeah. I forgot I was up a pawn, I think, really. I was just trying to keep things on. And then I wasn't sure what I was going to be playing after this. Was it this way? But I was like, fine, things liquidated here. I still hadn't appreciated here that I'm up a pawn, I don't think. I think it was only now I was like, oh. Yeah. And once they gave me one of these, that's all I needed to grind it out. Nice.